You know what I love about this day is that it's a day of reflection. It's a day of knowing what's to come. What do I mean by that? Yo, just follow me with this. Because look, we're all about cultura, but we're also about growing in our faith. See, today is Good Friday. And Good Friday is not about us trying to get right with God. No. It is about us entering into a difference between God and humanity and just touching it para un momento, for a moment. Meaning, touching the shimmering sadness of humanity's insistence that we can be our own gods and that we can be pure and all powerful. Today's something different. Ladies and gentlemen, on this special episode of Good Friday, I hope you can join me in this reflection that I have for each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Noan El Boricua, and I'm super excited because this is Fuel Pasión Friday. It's been a minute. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I recorded a video and I was telling my wife, I deleted it on my memory card. I don't know what I did. I also cleaned up my iPad. I cleaned up like a lot of files on my LumaFusion. I hope I pronounced that correct. That's kind of the editing software program that I use. We're here though, right? We make mistakes and we carry on. All right, we're all about cultura. We're about faith, conexiones. You heard that in my opening intro. And something that I want you guys to understand is that a big part of my life is knowing who God has been in my life, knowing what Jesus did for us on the cross. And I think for me, when I think about Good Friday is about good news. And it's about sharing that good news a lot of times because let's keep it 100. A lot of us be going through some stuff. Sometimes we may be discouraged right now of things that we're going through. But for me, when I think about my abuelita and what she did for me, and look, nobody's perfect, but even for her, she was a woman of faith that I know I could look to her as a rock, as a pillar, to know that even in her darkest days, she always found this good news, that being who God is in her life and how we can be optimistic about that. See, something that I learned about was that, see, the good news isn't that God is looking for perfect people. No, not at all. He's not wanting people who have it all together and maybe think, that they don't need him. In fact, here's the crazy part. My abuelita used to tell me this, and I've heard it so many times. He looks for the people that are broken. He looks for the people that are discouraged. He looks for people that need that help. And I know for many of us, from just locally to across the nation, we need some of that love. We need some encouragement because we've been going through those ups and downs, but I think the beauty is finding this ultimate thing that we find in God. I wanted to share, and I'm not gonna read it, but I just wanted to share some of these notes that I have. So if we go to Matthew 11, Jesus tells us that if we are weary or burdened, to come to him and that he will what? It says here, give us rest. That he longs to give us rest and comfort us in trying because he is a good father. If we're real, we came out these past couple years kind of beat up, maybe economically challenged, and we're barely now starting to recover, get on our feet. But the beauty is that some of us know what it is to get on the other side, but we also know some of us are still discouraged. Some of us are still concerned of the what if, or what am I doing next in my life? And this is why I think for me, God loves to people to meet them where they're at. So God is trying to meet you today where you're at. That if you're encouraged or discouraged, he wants to meet you where you're at. And I think for me, it's been something that I've always looked out at, because for me this week, I've been trying to reach out to some people where I know that they're going through some things. And the beauty is that in having these conversations, we get to reflect, we kind of look back, but we know that we don't worry about the words that we're gonna say. We don't worry about the things that are gonna happen. The only thing that I try to make sure to tell them is that I love them and that I'm praying for them and that they can find rest in God in all that they're going through. See, I have a friend right now, a very close friend, and her name is Ellen Bello. And she's currently fighting cancer. I mean, fighting. And I had a chance to talk with her and sit there and talk about what she's going through as of late. Ever since her and I have the same birthday, ever since January 29th of this year, her health just went on a decline. And she's now fighting. She is a woman of indigenous background, a woman who is a warrior, a woman who believes in God, giving her the rest and the strength to be able to take every day, like just one moment at a time. All right, family. So in this video that I've posted today about recognizing Good Friday and when there's discouraging news, to be there for people, to be able to share good news on this Good Friday, just an update. And I don't want to get emotional, but at the time of the recording of that video, clearly I pre-recorded it. My friend, a mentor, and really a sister, because we share the same birthday, she went to heaven yesterday, Thursday. So I recorded this on Wednesday, and I had my last conversation with her this past Tuesday, and we got to share good news, good moments, even in the midst of discouragement and pain that we call cancer in her case. She's okay, no more pain. Back to the video. And I think for me, when I think about Good Friday, I think about her. I think about me reaching out, actually visiting her in person, and to be able to laugh, to be able to smile, to be able to reflect, but also more importantly, to be able to look forward. Because I do believe whatever is in God's plan, let's live in the here and now. There's a beautiful song and verse where it talks about that every day that we find joy in the morning. And Ellen, that's all I pray for, that you can find joy every morning that you wake up. An opportunity to love on your family, to love on your husband, and also for you to be able to reflect in your journey with God. I want to close with this. Good Friday is focused on the good news of Jesus and how it must be shared. I hope that you're encouraged to share. I'm hopeful that you're encouraged to share the good news that you may have. A new job, a new promotion, maybe a new place that you're living, maybe a new opportunity within a community or a relationship that you're in. That's all good news. But I also know that this weekend, we get to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. And I'm not here to give on a full sermon, but I will say, if you have any questions, let me know. You can reach out to me via DM. You can hit it in the comments. And I hope that you can share with me, where are you at in life right now? Because for me, my hope is that, Ellen, you can get better day by day. And as a one song by a famous boy group, Step by Step, you know who they are. If not, they're right here. That we can truly share the message of love and share the ultimate message that by God, by sending his one and only son, Jesus, who died for us on the cross. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe, be with family, and more importantly, share the good news. Share a good moment for you, but also share that love of God with someone that maybe is going through it right now. Y como siempre, I hope that you can immerse yourself dentro de la cultura, like today, grow in our faith, and making those conexiones. Check us out, fuelpasionpodcast.com. And if you enjoyed this video, if you liked this video, I hope you can like and subscribe. Check us out on the website. Maybe you want to partner with us. But like always, como dice mi abuelita, que Dios te bendiga.